Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel, and hopefully you are all doing well. Journey Together's been out for a little bit and hopefully you guys have been doing well with getting product, being able to get some amazing pulls. I've been seeing a lot of awesome stuff on Twitter, on YouTube, everywhere, so I'm really happy to see that people are getting a lot of incredible pulls. And today we're hoping to get quite a few in this box here, and this is the Journey Together Pokemon Center ETB. Came in a little damaged, unfortunately, but that's okay because this is one I'm opening. I plan to try to at least keep one of them sealed because I did end up getting 4 of them, and potentially, depending on how things go, I may end up trading one of them for a Distant Rivals ETB, so we'll see. But in any case, I'm really excited to get into this, look at the promo, and I think it's going to be really, really awesome. I'm very excited to see it firsthand. All right, and let's get into it. So here is the contents of the box here. Of course, we have our packs. We have 11 packs in here versus the typical 9 from a standard ETB. We also have these burn and poison counters, if I can grab them out of here. There we go. We also have our energies, so if we need any extras, I like to keep 1 or 2 just in case I don't have any. Yeah, of course, got some energies in there. We got the sleeves in here as well, which look phenomenal, by the way. I think some of my favorite sleeves that I've ever seen in this set, or not in this set, but rather in an ETB, so that is awesome. Again, I'm very biased with trainers, but I really, really love seeing this, so this is a very sick sleeve that they introduced in here. Then we have the dice in here as well, which, like the look of the dice, it's a really nice pink with some blue, with the blue colors on there. Although I will say, unless it's for special sets, this doesn't really have any sort of sparkly feel to it, so, or sparkly look to it rather. So, I mean, it's not a big deal. I really don't care that much about it, but I do still like the look of it color-wise. It's just kind of looked a little different. I don't know if they were trying to cut some corners here and there, which is perfectly fine by me as long as their product is still good and, they're able to get out enough of the product. So, but of course, last but not least, we have our Zorua promo, and this one looks pretty clean, although I'd be curious to see once I take it out what it looks like. But this is the Pokemon Center stamped promo. Very awesome, so adorable. I absolutely love this. A friend of mine's trying to get a few because he wants to be able to put them in his Zoroark deck, and I was like, well, I don't know how many I'm opening and doing whatever, so hopefully I'll at least have one for him. But yeah, no, I really do like that. And then of course, last but not least, we do have our 11 packs. So hopefully these Pokemon Center ETBs are going to be doing us some good. I say ETBs, I mean, like I said, I think I'm only opening up 1, potentially 2, so we'll just have to see. But yeah, I'm very excited. So yeah, let's get right into it and see what we got in here. Like I said, we have 6 cards that we're looking for. If we can get the full art and Zoroark, I would be very happy with that. But of course, we are still looking for the special illustration rare, along with the, the Salamence and the Hop and the Volcanion. So any of those would be really nice, but looks like nothing here to start off with, except, we get a Veluza EX, so we do get a hit. So we got something there to start us off with. Again, overall, with the case that we had and, a couple decent pre-releases, I'm pretty happy with where our pulls have been. So again, a lot of people have been getting some crazy stuff, and so I hope that trend continues. But we got a reverse Kamala here and an Ends or Reshiram. Now, as far as how it'll affect price of stuff, I'm not sure. I had talked to somebody on Twitter, I think it was Danny, with Best Pokemon Deals, I believe it's the handle. But yeah, she was talking about basically, how the prices were for the booster boxes currently on release day, and I was like, I'm really hoping with how the pull rates have been and people pulling these cards that A, it'll drive the price of the cards down, but B, it'll drive the price of the products down. She's like, probably the cards might drop, but the product not so much, which is a little unfortunate, but we'll see. We do get a Mimikyu EX though. I was kind of hoping it was Zoroark, but Mimikyu is not bad. Definitely need more Ends at Zoroark because, especially if I want to try to potentially play the deck, even though I know it's not the greatest deck right now. I think it'd be kind of nice to have, and I do know that a couple people that, I know, friends, my coach as well, they're looking for some cards, so I want to be able to help them out, so hopefully we can get some stuff for them as well. But yeah, I'm pretty, like I said, content with how these things have gone. I know I even spent quite a bit on a case, and I'm like a little worried that I did spend too much, but at the same time, I think it'll be okay. So we'll see. We got a reverse Magearn, a reverse Toadskull, and a Hop Snorlax. So yeah, just halfway through here pretty much, and not too much going on, just a few EXs, so hopefully we got something coming here soon. But yeah, like I said, just not missing too much. So at this point, any dupes would be, I mean, be nice because then we could just put it towards, you know, the, we get a hopsization, so not bad. Yeah, any dupes we get are pretty much going towards, unless I decide to give it away, like I'm basically trying to sell them to be able to try to get the rest of the cards I need in this set. Because if I can master this set like very, very quickly, that would be absolutely awesome. So I'm hoping that we can master the set pretty quickly here. But yeah, we'll see. I mean, it'd be awesome to be able to pull everything. I think that would be the craziest part of it, but yeah, we're taking it slowly. And of course, as always, if you guys are ever looking to open up more packs, if you guys haven't been able to find much, which I'd be kind of surprised because I feel like it's been pretty, you know, pretty nice with how some retailers have done it and everything. So people have done pretty well by their customers at least getting product a little bit affordable, or not affordable rather, but more available. So but if not, we do have our online shop that we tend to live stream right now, not on a set schedule, but hopefully once or twice a week. And, you know, we are live streaming opening up packs. We have Journey Together, we have Surging Sparks. So we have, you know, a good amount of sets and a fair amount of packs, not too bad. Ooh, we do get a full art hopstation though. Very nice. I think this is our like third or fourth one. So I think it'd be kind of nice to build a deck out of the full arts. That'd be kind of cool. But yeah, you know, we streamed a couple of times already since, you know, since the time I'm making this video, but we streamed a couple of times. Wasn't too bad, but, you know, I think, again, it's something we're just taking slow and hopefully, you know, we can just work on it, continue to improve, you know, and hopefully it continues to go well. Something that, you know, even still now I'm nervous about kind of moving on with it, but, you know, I think it's something that I do enjoy, and you know, I kind of stand by how, you know, hopefully, you know, with how we want to do things that, you know, we'll continue to do well. But we get a Blaziken EX, so pretty nice. Getting a lot of EXs, so it's kind of funny. But only the one full art, so nothing much in this ETB. Whether we do open up the second ETB, I don't know. That's kind of one where I'm sort of debating. We do have something else here, though. Ooh, a Lily's Rabombi. That's actually not what I was talking about. But we did get a Lily's Rabombi, which is a very beautiful card. That is nice right there. And then we got a Hollow Metagross. Yeah, like we do have actually, after this, I think it'd be kind of nice to throw in here, but a booster bundle that we ended up getting. So we were able to get a couple booster bundles. We got, you know, the Pokemon Center ETBs and then a booster box on top of our Pokemon Center ETBs. So, you know, not too much. And then, like I said, we got the case as well. So I'm not looking to open up too much more, buy too much more, since we're so close we don't have to worry about it. Wow, though. Oh, my Lord. There we go, baby. What a way to cap the ETB off with a Cold Iona's Belly Bolt. I mean, the hits are just coming and coming. Like, it's amazing. I really do think, like, this set is just incredible with the hits. So, I mean, as much as I would love to end it on that note, like I said, we do have a booster bundle, so I think I'm going to go ahead and open this up. I'm actually trading one to a friend of mine because Speedy, who helps me with the live shop and everything, he has I think it's a Water Ogerpon, I forget, or a Teal Mask, but I want to say it's a Water Ogerpon from Prismatic, and of course, for me trying to master the set, I do want to try to grab that, but we do have this other bundle that we have 6 packs out of. I did open up one bundle already because I have 3, and I will show you guys what I ended up pulling out of it. So I ended up pulling a Spiky Energy and an Articuno. The Articuno was funny because it was literally like this in the pack. Like I went to go, you know, go through the pack, and I'm like, why is this card upside down? And then I flip it over and it's Articuno. I'm like, wow. So it's a pretty crazy hit there. But yeah, the Spiky Energy wasn't in that pack. It was in a different pack. So, but I mean, again, these have been hitting. So I don't know if people talked about batching, and I don't know if it's a real thing or not with this set, but I feel like we've done very well. I know people have talked about opening up like hundreds of packs and not getting much, at least in SIR or anything, which is unfortunate, but you know, hopefully, especially to those people that they're able to get some more product and be able to get some better luck, because you know, that's just unfortunate. But you know, continuing on forward with this booster bundle, I kind of didn't really say too much. I just went into it, not to say that there is much anyways. It is only just a you know, it's a booster bundle, 6 packs, so nothing crazy in here. Shelmet Ends Reshiram. Yeah, I don't know, honestly. We've really knocked it out of the park with this set, I think. And like I said, I'm hoping that based on some of the dupes and stuff we've been able to get, we can put it towards trying to master this set, get our Enzorark, get our Hopsization, because that would be a really sick one to get. Like, Hobstation looks incredible. Oh, and we get a full art Iris's Fighting Spirit, so I really like that one a lot. There are some cards I need to send over to Rhea, because I do need to try to start selling some stuff, so this might be thrown in there because I do have one already, but that is a very sick full art. I am very happy with that. But let's keep the train rolling. We are just gunning through these packs today. I'm looking over at even the amount of recorded time I have, even if I were to not count my you know, my cuts that I do, and I'm like, wow, I'm going pretty quick through these. But, you know, we've already opened up so much, I feel like I just don't think about it too much. Veluza EX, so we do get another hit. 2 more packs here. Iono, you have blessed us so much, so I'm hoping you continue to, and you're able to get us some incredible stuff. Ooh, gotta relax there a little bit. Petalil, Piloswine, that'd actually be nice to sort of make a Mamoswine deck and see how that kind of comes up. Audino and Zorua and Wailord. Yeah, I haven't even like begun organizing, although on Pokemon GG I pretty much filled out that. I was like, oh yeah, I have all the commons and reverses, because I'd be very surprised if I don't. Plus, if I am missing anything, it'd probably be easier for me to, you know, go in and deselect whatever cards I'm missing. But, you know, yeah, this is the last pack though. Do we have anything? Ends PP up, Corvisquire, and a Wailord illustration rare. I was gonna say, did we have anything else? Ups double though, but a Wailord illustration rare. Wow, we crushed it with this bundle. That is mental. But yeah, I mean, this was a pretty crazy opening, I think, just for an ETB and for you know, just for an ETB and for a booster bundle. We hit some fire. So yeah, that is amazing. But thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Won't be doing a giveaway in this video, but I may do something in the next one, try to spice it up a little bit. I mentioned it before, but I don't want to do so many giveaways. I just kind of want to chill a little bit, but being able to do some here and there has been kind of nice. So I have been thinking about something related to these. So these are like these 3D printed Pokeballs. I've thought about maybe throwing this in a video and giving one away, whether it's one I've already made or potentially just one that whoever wins can just let me know out of the ones that I can make, like, you know, they can pick one. So, but yeah, for this video, I think I will go ahead and chill on it for now. But like I said, if you guys are down to try to get some more packs, we will be doing our Rip and Ship live streams. Just go ahead and follow us over on X, or follow us and subscribe here on YouTube, so that way you guys can be notified when we go live. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.